The economy is not crashing despite everyone else saying that. Let me explain why. I'm only talking specifically about the Utah market here in about August of 2022, but let's jump right into it and I'll explain what I mean. So Utah needs more workers, especially in the shrinking economy. So baby boomers are retiring. There's not enough placement for white collar, blue collar workers that the Utah demand needs. So if you are not a baby boomer and you're looking for jobs, this is the best time for you to find a job. Utah's labor market is not showing any signs of slowing down. Gonna be no layoffs, there's gonna be no recession, so chill out on the freak out. It's okay, there's gonna be nothing wrong. It's only gonna help you. So this article is from KSL.com from a few days ago. Pretty much hits the nail on the head. Let me read something. So I'm not really surprised that so far the labor market, the economy is having what appears to be no reaction whatsoever to this so-called negativity. And so on Friday's job report, the US shows employers are adding 528,000 jobs in the month of July. 500,000 jobs in 1 month. Don't tell me you can't go find a job. So don't worry, just because people are saying, oh, the stock market's crashing and this and that, you'll still be able to find a job. The labor market is begging for workers. And what does this mean for you buying your house or selling your house or knickknacks like that? Well, let me explain. Buying a house or selling a house is all about supply and demand. So as long as there's supply and long as there's demand for it, you will be just fine. So we're gonna go on the demand. So people are gonna be consistently working, finding new jobs, upgrading to better jobs, just entering the job force. And your house will be able to sell like that because no matter where you are in the state of Utah, there's always gonna be a job and a need there. And so people are going to have to live there, right? You'll be able to sell or buy a home pretty easily and you'll be just fine. And then it goes back to the supply and demand, right? And that's what makes prices go up or down. So as long as there's supply and demand for it, prices are gonna continue to go up. And as long as the workforce continues to go up, there's always going to be supply and demand. And people need money, therefore they're going to work and they need a place to live. So therefore, you have those three things all combined into one, it's going to be a perfect combination. So don't worry about not being able to sell your house immediately within a week. It's probably gonna take 30 to 40 days, but that's completely normal. People want to make sure that their biggest investment in life is going to work out for them, which, long story short, it is going to work out for them. So, and just to back up my point of that the workforce is continuing to go up, therefore real estate prices are only going to rise and appreciate, but they're not going to appreciate like they were a year and a half ago, like instant, like 20, 30%. They're going to appreciate over 10-15%, more normal rates of what we're normally seeing. Let's say you buy it in the next 2 months. So you buy in the next 2 months, you purchase a house for $500,000, right? Well, in 3 years, let's say that place blows up or even it just barely appreciates. Well, now you're still sitting and you're having appreciation in your home. So now that $500,000 house is worth $575, $600, $700,000 and you're just banking in that equity. So I get this question a lot. Logan, how is the market? Well, what I tell all my clients, people who are buying multi-million-dollar houses or who are buying their first house for the very first time, this is exactly what I tell them. Real estate is the best investment of your whole entire life. It is only going to go up. No matter what happens in the economy, real estate is always going to go up. And why people were so concerned about a real estate crash is because the only reason why we had a crash in 08 and 09 was because of bad mortgage practices. But now we don't have that anymore and we set in law so that doesn't happen again. Price of home you're buying, it's gonna be the best investment of your life. As long as you can get into a home, you are gonna be set up for life. Long story short, getting into a home and buying, whether it's 1 home, 10 homes, 20, 30, 40 homes, it's gonna be the best investment of your life. Just do it. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe and watch the last video if you haven't. Go see my new listing. Also, make sure to give us a follow if you want more Utah real estate tips.